أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, merciful, and the Lord of Mujahideen, Mubarizeen, those who struggle in His way and those who resist against the tyrants, against the taghuts, against the oppressed. Today is a day of Yawm al-Quds, the day which we all come out and to raise our voice for the oppressed nation of Palestine, who since almost 70 years is struggling under the tyranny of the biggest cancer of the world, Israel. They are suffering the atrocities and oppression every day, which is growing on day by day. But with the grace of Allah and with tawakkul and reliance on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the oppressed Palestinian women, the youths, the children, the elders are all standing and confronting this tyranny and not giving up. They are not ready to give away their land. They are not ready to accept. They are not ready to submit to the tyrants who are over there. Quds Day is a day of liberation of Quds. We come out for the sake of liberating Quds from the clutches of the tyrants and the land of Palestine. Imam Khomeini rahmatullah alayh declared the last Friday of the month of Ramadan as Yawm al-Quds, which was done based on a wisdom, a hikmah. And that wisdom was that in the month of Ramadan, when the believers, when the lovers of Allah, when the faithful fast for the entire month, do ibadat for the entire month, and specifically after Laylatul Qadr, when they worship Allah and their hearts are purified and their hearts are liberated from the captivity of desires, lusts, when their hearts are purified and free, then they should come out for the sake of the freedom of Quds and Palestine and all the oppressed of the world. Quds Day, your Quds, is the icon of oppressed standing against the oppressors. Wherever the oppressed are in the world, wherever there is oppression in the world, Quds Day is an icon, is a symbol which shows that on this day that humanity, Muslims, non-Muslims, whoever is having a free heart, a liberated heart, will come out and stand in solidarity against the oppressors and will not accept oppression anywhere in the world. Hence, in this month of Ramadan, only those whose hearts are liberated, only those whose hearts are free from lust, from shaitanic instincts, from temptations, from passions, from love of world, from hubbud dunya, they will only come out on this day. This is what Imam Khomeini rahmatullah alayhi has given the message. That those whose hearts are captive, those whose hearts are not free, they will not come out on Yawm al-Quds. I will narrate you a small incident of one of the companion of Holy Prophet so that you will understand what was the pain of Holy Prophet. There was a companion of Holy Prophet who was a very poor companion. He had no money, he was a very poor companion, and he used to not very often come to the Prophet also, as compared to other companions who used to sit with the Prophet. But whenever this person would not be there with the Holy Prophet, he would always ask for him that where is this person? I have not seen him since several days. He would ask, where is he? Is he good? He is not good. He is sick. What is happening with him? The other companions became concerned and they went to this companion, this poor person, and asked him, we don't know why the Prophet loves you so much. You are not wealthy. You don't have money. You don't even come to the Prophet very often. Why he loves you so much? He always asks for you. He said, what you are telling is right. I do my wajibat, I stay away from haram, I don't have money, I have nothing. But yes, maybe, I have one quality which the Prophet likes. He says, what is that? He says, whenever I see anyone in trouble, whenever I see any distress, whenever I see anyone in pain or grief, I go to that person. Even if I don't have money to help him, I sit with him. I care for him. I give him some words. I try to content him. I try to please him. Maybe the Prophet likes for me for this. When the companions went to the Prophet and asked him, this is what the Prophet said, that yes, I love this companion because of this reason. And then the hadith of Prophet comes, that one who wakes up in the morning and doesn't make any arrangement for the affairs of the Muslims, laysa bi Muslim, he is not a Muslim. So, under the light of this hadith, one who wakes up in the morning and doesn't make any arrangement for the affairs of the Muslim is not a Muslim. But what about those who wake up in the morning and there is an arrangement made for Yawmul Quds, there is an arrangement made to come out for the affairs of the Muslims, but they don't come out despite of the arrangement made? Where do they fall then? Then they are not just Muslims, they are not even human beings. They are not even human beings. Asharrud Dawwab. They are worse than animals. They are worse than quadrupeds who walk on 4 feet. Because they are not just making arrangement. When someone else has done the arrangement, they don't even have this much pain in their heart to come and attend that gathering. They have no pain in their heart. Their hearts are hard. Kasawat. Khatamallahu ala qulubihim. Their hearts are sealed. They might be in the mosque. They might be doing prayers. They might be doing everything. But they don't have the pain for the oppressed. Their hearts are not liberated. Their hearts are not liberated. That is the reason they are not here. Quds Day is the day of liberation of Quds. I ask you one question to all the Muslims, to all the Christians, Sunni, Shia, everyone. Just think about this. If today Prophet Ibrahim was over here, if today Prophet Isa was over here, if today Prophet Musa was over here, if our Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was over here, what would he do? Will he go to the mosque to do Jumatul Alwida, or will he be over here? What will he do? Just ask this question. Ask this question to yourself. What the Anbiya would do in this situation when Palestinians are oppressed, when Yemenis are oppressed, when Iraqis are oppressed, when Pakistanis are oppressed, when Kashmiris are oppressed. What would the prophets do? Will they sit in the mosque with a tasbih, or will they be out over here? What will they do? This is a question. This is a homework. Ask yourself. Ask yourself what they would do. And if you cannot find the answer, go to the Quran. Quran is telling you what the Prophet do. Oh Prophet, we just give you one advice. One advice Allah says. Rise in the way of Allah, whether you are one or two. Masna wa furada. Rise in the way of Allah. This is what Allah is telling the prophets will do. And this is what the prophets have done. But what about the Ummah of the prophets? What are they doing today? What are the Arab states doing today? What are the 52 Muslim nations doing today? It is only the handful of the people who are out today. For them, the Quran says, "Law kuntum fi buyutakum." For those who are sitting in their homes, no, Allah doesn't care about you. You sit in your house, you sit in your shops, you sit in your mosques. Allah will create a community. Allah will create a lovers of Allah who will walk on their feet towards their places of slaughter, who will give everything they have in the way of Allah for the sake of oppressed. Since the time is short, I will just end my session by giving you one good news. One good news. One basharat, one good news. And that good news is that next year, inshallah, if we have faith on Allah, if we have trust on Allah, there will not be Yawmul Quds next year. Next year there will not be Yawm al-Quds rally. You don't have to worry about Yawm al-Quds next year. This is the good news. You know why this good news is? This good news is because Israel will be non-existing inshallah next year. Palestine will be free next year. And not I am telling this out of emotion. This is what our leader, Imam Sayyid Ali Khamenei, Damazillo Alayh, says, that Israel's days are over, finished, they are over, they are frustrated, they are like that fish who has come out of the water and just frustrating like this, who is about to die very soon. That day is near inshallah, when we will be doing celebrations on this day for liberation of Quds. We will not be doing a Quds rally for liberation. Inshallah that day will come, and inshallah in our life we will say that day, and we will thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us only this much tawfiq, that we were part of this mission to raise our voice. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.